So we're back here at Samuel's Auto. This is one of the assembly rooms, and we're putting everything back on the E36. And one of the reasons we're doing it here at Brad's is because a lot of the separate pieces have been painted, and they're working on some finishing touches, but they're also able to refinish some of the trim pieces that are no longer available for the E36 Touring, like the roof rails, which we had restored and painted, and some of the other elements on the car, which you can't buy new from BMW. So we have to let the restoration department here take care of that. And that's when Brad and I sit and discuss different sheens on the plastics and different clear coats and all of that to make it be as close to OEM original as possible. We have the car mostly together. Front bumper's on, it's all completely assembled. So, you know, anytime you do bumpers on a car like this where we have paint, we build the bumpers mounted on the stand, and then we pop in all of the plastics on E36s. There's quite a bit of plastics that we have to pop on once it's mounted. As you can see, the windshield is now in. The glass guy, Mike, just left. That's another reason we do it over here. Mike is the guy that does all the glass for Brad and for us. He actually did all the glass work on the E91, which was super specific, and really so is this. A lot of the glass people have zero experience with wagons. Obviously the windshield is the same as a sedan or a coupe and an E36, but the rear quarter glass, which is here behind the doors, and this rear glass, which this was new, this was not. This all has to be glued in and has to be cut out when you paint a car like this. So you need someone that has that experience doing that to be able to put it back the way it's supposed to be. Peyton right now is building the doors, which were completely disassembled. Glass is out of them, all of the door handles, all of the locks, all the latches, all of that comes out, and now it has to go back in now that it's on the car, now that all the gaps have been honed in with Brad and I, getting all that set. Now he's gonna build everything because we need to put the glass in the car. And the glass is a whole nother comment. I mentioned the new glass, but we actually restore the old glass, and you can actually still wool the old glass to get all of the surface damage that's on glass. You can restore it. So I spent a lot of time yesterday doing that. Peyton's gonna continue to work and build the doors out. And then actually what we're gonna do later today is the car's gonna go back to the shop, and we're gonna put all the interior in, including the headliner. And I did one of my things that I like to do with interiors is I did full Alcantara headliner, and all of the A pillars, the B pillar, C pillar, all of it in the back will be anthracite Alcantara, which is OEM BMW spec. And then we have that special interior that I showed a little teaser of the color earlier in the video. That all has to go in. We also are going to do the side skirts, which you guys notice are not on the car right now. Wheels need to come off. We need to put in all the inner fender wells, and we need to put on the side skirts, which is it fits over, and everyone knows on the M Sport Aero kits, that's how this all works. So we'll actually put all new plugs, all new hardware on all of that, build all of that underneath and get that all together, and that'll be the final exterior. And then one of the other things you'll notice is missing are the mirrors. So the mirrors have to go on after the whole doors are built and all of these rubbers and everything are in, then the mirrors go on. So that's one of the last steps for the exterior, but we're making good progress, and then we'll pick this up back when we're back over at the shop. With the car back here in the shop, it's all hands on deck to remove all of the old interior and install our one-of-one setup. To complete the interior styling, we had a full Alcantara headliner and all the pillars prepped and ready to go in. For the exterior, it's all about the finishing touches. Our techs made sure each trim piece was seated and every piece on the outside is perfect. And that huge pile you saw of all the parts is now slowly turned into a pile of dust. Once the interior is in and the exterior is finalized, we'll be on our way to Amelia Island. So all the hard work has paid off. The E36 Touring has made it to Amelia Island. We're here on the Radwood field in celebration of the 50 years of 3 Series with BMW USA and BMW CCA. This is a car that, as you know, has been a long journey. We took it through the paint, we've taken it through the restoration process, and let me walk you guys through some really particular points that I'll point out here on the field. So this is a really special car to me because not only is it the E36 platform, which was actually my first car, this is a Touring that is not available in the States, and it's also also Techno Violet, which is one of my favorite BMW colors. So I really wanted to use this platform and take it to the next level with a lot of the parts that I've had stockpiled, but also some choices that I made with the car. So this particular car, being Euro, actually has clear lights normally, but because it's purple, I wanted to go with the orange markers here, which you guys can see. It also has the chrome grills, which a lot of people change out to black, but I wanted something to match the wheels with the polished lip and the silver. And these particular wheels are very special because not only are they BBS E87s, which are a 17-inch version, they are the non-race pocket, which a lot of people talk about, but the non-race pocket allows for a center cap. And because this is a touring, because it's a street car, I wanted to have center caps on the wheels because it finishes the look for me and makes it into a street car. If we roll around to the back of the car, the back of the Touring, what you'll also notice is I kept the hitch, which was originally on the car. It's actually in the center there. This was on the original car as we found it, so I wanted to keep it there because it is a Touring and it was used. We also fitted a Super Sprint race muffler to the back with the thin tips and sort of the slanted mark. That looks really good on the car. Let me take you to the most special part, which is the place that you live and breathe every day when you drive a car, and that's the interior. So here we are inside, and this is a particular special interior that I bought from a buddy of mine in Poland that had a similar Touring, and this was actually custom created by a lot of the guys that do the Brabus interiors. Yes, the Mercedes tuner, but the quality of this leather and the quality of the restoration was just too good to pass up, especially with the Vaders and the matching door panels and the matching rear seats that were built for Touring. I also paired it with an MTEC 2 steering wheel and also the shift knob, which is a ZHP style shift knob, but for a 5-speed. It also has some very, very rare door sills, which I had picked up off of eBay randomly for the car that I thought just tied in the M Sport interior and the M Sport exterior, which is actually factory on the car. It's really special to be here and to represent BMW for the 50th anniversary of the 3 Series. It's really special also to have this particular car because the E36 means so much to me, especially in Techno Violet. Big thank you goes out to all the guys at the shop and the commitment and dedication they put into getting the car done to be out here. We'll do a further deep dive on this car and show you how it drives and show you some of the really specific components that we did. So we'll see you guys next time.